Hey, it's Drew Neiser with another Tuesday tip. If the economic uncertainty continues, you're going to need to think about retention marketing a lot more. To help us get to that topic of retention marketing, we had a long discussion on it. Laura MacGregor, what's your tip for customer retention?
Your user and your buyer or decision maker aren't always the same person. So if you can equip that user with some information or a resource that shows how they have delivered value that aligns with their boss's objectives or their decision maker's objectives, that can help you when it comes renewal time.
I love it. All right. Knowing the customer. Okay. Next up, Ellina Shinnick from Hub. Ellina, what's your tip?
Ensure that you're aligned with your sales organization. If you're sending messages with respect to value or thought leadership, ensure that the sales organization is aware, knows how to use it, and is also following up with your research to create points of conversation with clients and drive retention.
Points of conversation. Okay. JD Dillon, what's your tip?
So my tip is, first of all, to wear a nice penguin hat. Second of all, to actually speak to customers directly. As a CMO or an executive, hearing from their mouths, Drew likes to say that nobody ever went wrong if starting a conversation with, I was talking to a customer the other day and...
Yes, indeed. Can't do that enough. Okay, Katrina Klier. Katrina, what's your tip?
Would say good retention marketing is about messaging and timing and grounding it in data and the emotions of why they bought whatever they bought from you. And that's all really important. I would say also remember, though, that customer retention is about the entire customer life cycle and everything that you do with that customer, every interaction they have, every piece of content they see, every event they come to is an opportunity to build trust and connection or erode it. And retention isn't something that happens 3 months before something expires. It happens from the very, very beginning. And I think taking stock of that with your sales team and your executive team periodically is a really healthy thing to do.
Yes, retention, the day they sign the dotted line, it continues. Okay, let's see who's up next. Julie Zawacki-Lucci. Julie, what's your tip?
Hi. So my take is really understanding who's owning the communications and the timing of those communications, not bombarding your customer, but making sure that they are optimizing the value that they receive from you and understanding that.
Yeah, it's so funny because you're right. All sorts of groups want to talk to customers, but you could just bombard them. And that's a problem because we don't have time to do all this stuff. Okay, Marshall Poindexter, what's your tip?
So my tip, building on what Ellina shared, is as CMOs, we have a unique opportunity to be proactive in building these relationships with not just the sales team, but also the product team and the customer success team to build this kind of integrated go-to-market motion and take the initiative to build those strategies across those functions and be seen as the facilitator and the orchestrator so that you are really helping to drive retention marketing.
Got it. All right. Well, Andy Day.
Yeah.
Andy, bring us home. Final
It's
words of
value,
wisdom.
value at three levels, right? The first is a very tactical level within the context of a QBR. At the second level, it is at the user efficiency and productivity, how he or she has more time with the family. And then as you meet those organizational metrics and outcomes, financial, operation, clinical outcomes, ensure that champion can clearly articulate the evidence-based value for the buyer personas to be able to justify the investment. And if you do it well at those three levels, you've got a winner.
Exactly. All right. Well, if you're a B2B CMO who can share, care, and dare with the best of them, do yourself a favor. Check out CMOHuddles.com. We have an amazing community of really sharp, retention-oriented marketers. I'm Drew Neiser. That's your Tuesday tip. Peace out.